Hey everybody, another night, another movie, and I just got done watching 1977's A Bridge Too Far, starring Anthony Hopkins, Dirk Bogarde, Michael Caine and Sean Connery. This one I've only seen once before. It's brilliantly directed by Richard Attenborough, and it tells the tale of Operation Market Garden, which was a failed attempt by the Allied forces to take control of key enemy bridges near the end of the Second World War. You've got excellent appearances by people like Elliot Gould and James Caan, Robert Redford. So this is a pretty all-star cast, and it's epic. We're talking like 2 hours and 50 minutes long, and I don't want to keep going on about special effects, but my god, the practical effects in this are amazing. I mean, even to the point where you know, stuff like they didn't have enough they didn't have enough tanks, so you know, they kind of made up some scale models and put them on top of like BMWs and stuff like that, and there is so much, like some of the set pieces, like even with the you know, the paratroopers taking off, these big airplanes and stuff taking off, and you got tons of them all lined up, and really amazing shots of these people in the towns looking up and watching as the planes go overhead, and then just the sky being blanketed as you know, the troops jump out and their parachutes open and they're floating to the ground, and there's just hundreds of them. And you know what, that would all be CGI'd now, but just that image of, you know, knowing that that's real people, real parachutes opening, it's just a spectacle to behold. Sorry. It's just awe-inspiring. Unfortunately, there are, particularly at the beginning, there's this long, like 10 minutes long history lesson where they use like all this archive footage and have some narration over the top. I think by Liv Ullmann, I could be wrong. I just know she's in it, and she's like the main, probably the only main female role in it, so I just think she's the one narrating at the beginning. But it's just this you know, it's really long, and like I say, I mean, it does feel that length, but I think because of the scale, because you're looking at these different departments, say like the, you know, the army, and like I say, the Air Force and stuff like that. Now, unfortunately, apparently this took quite a bit of a beating regarding some of the representations of some of the characters, particularly Dirk Bogarde's General Browning. Apparently that was really, really controversial. Now, I don't know much about the actual people that are represented in this. I don't know much about the actual operation. But I just feel like it's genuinely, you know, portrayed to the best of its ability. And what I love most about this is, apparently Sean Connery originally turned this movie down because he felt it glorified a failed mission. But that's actually what I love most about it, because we are so inundated with movies that, you know, that are so patriotic and heroes for all and stuff like that, and I don't have an issue with them. And of course we need to celebrate these great events, you know, but people lost their lives. Mistakes were made with this operation, and it needs to be shown that this happens. You know, that these people sacrifice themselves. They put, you know, they died, they got injured, they whatever, to fight for their freedoms, to fight for their country. And, you know, I think it's important to tell those tales even when there wasn't the greatest of outcomes. Because I think that's how we learn, in a way. So actually, I feel because it's a story about a failed mission, that's what makes it better. The only downside to me about this movie, besides the very expository dumping beginning, Gene Hackman. I never thought I would say that, but he plays this Polish lieutenant, I think he is, or general, I can't remember. Whatever his rank was. He was supposed to be Polish. And let's just say his accent was less than convincing. I don't think we've seen an accent that unconvincing since James Coburn in The Great Escape and his Aussie accent. But yeah, that was a big disappointment. Sometimes he sounded bloody Mexican or something. Really not Polish. Like I say, I never thought I'd say that about Gene Hackman, but totally miscast. Otherwise, everybody's brilliant. Like I say, this is a very, very noisy movie. Lots of gunfire and cannon fire and, like I say, these big airplane engines. So if you like lots of noise and explosions, this will be right up your alley. Of course there are quiet moments, but you know what I love about this movie as well is the fact that you see the troops, you know, preparing to go on this mission, and just the sheer fear in their eyes and how absolutely shit scared they are. And again, that's something in these movies that are, you know, heroes and stuff like that, you don't often get to see. You know, that as much as they want to fight for their country and stuff, actually it's fucking scary. And that's what I love, that you do see that raw fear. And like I say, it's brilliantly, beautifully filmed, directed by Richard Attenborough, and this is a really enjoyable film. If you like your war movies, it is quite long, and it does feel it unlike, say, The Great Escape. But if you haven't checked this out and you like your war movies, please do give 1977's A Bridge Too Far a shot. I'd give it a good strong 7 out of 10. It's enjoyable, it has its flaws, and it does feel like it's dragging at times, but otherwise good fun. That was tonight's movie for the night. We'll be back again tomorrow, but for now, this is Sketch saying thanks for watching and signing out.